What's up everybody, Steven Z Killer here. It's time to bring you a new reaction video. But before that, 75% of you guys watching right now are not subscribed. This means two things. You're either brand new to the channel or returning. And I do hope that this video gets you to hit that subscribe button today. Last year, we didn't hit our goal of 400,000 subscribers by the end of 2024. We almost got there, and we were so close to 100,000 new subscribers in that year. But I still need more people to join and subscribe to get my channel to hit 1 million subscribers. This upcoming year, the new goal is 500,000 subscribers, and I need you to hit that subscribe button today so we can hit it this year. I know we can do it. What's up everybody, Steven Z Killer here, bringing another reaction, and it is time for me to check out the Elite Cameraman. Now, if you guys are watching this and wondering, Steven, what's going on? Why haven't you watched a lot of Elite Cameraman? You used to watch it. Well, if you guys are not aware of this, I started to watch them exclusively over on my live streams, and I would leave them over there when I was doing my live reactions of stuff. So if you guys are wondering why this one in particular is going to be a little bit different and more of on the side of I should make this into an individual video. But most often when it comes to Elite Cameraman and the breakdown video stuff I used to react to for Skibidi Toilet, I slowly stopped doing it because it wasn't getting as much attention and or support, and I started to do it over on my streams, and a lot of people loved that, and I left them over there as an exclusive. So if you guys are interested, check out my live reaction streams. You may be able to catch me do some live reactions to other things, and of course Elite Cameraman when it comes to new episodes of Skibidi Toilet, breakdowns, and etc. Well, there will be some exceptions like this one. This one in particular could be an exception, and it probably is. Now, when this goes up, it really just depends on everything. I might have this come up a day or so after I record this because I'm in the middle of bulk recording. I'm having some PC issues right now, and I have to take this in to go get checked and see what the hell the problem is. I post a YouTube community post on my channel. If you guys want to go check out that gives you guys a little bit more info. I am bulk recording for the next couple days, in the idea of I might be without my PC for the next couple days. So either way, we're gonna watch the Secret Season 25 scene analysis video by Elite Cameraman for the new season of Skibidi Toilet. As of recording this, it's only been out for about a day. And of course, if you guys want to see my reaction to Season 25, the full hour-long plus reaction is available on the channel, so go check that out. And anything else that might pique your interest, go check out. I like to watch a lot of different things when it comes to reactions. Anyways, show your support by liking and subscribing to Elite Cameraman. If you guys do so, enjoy this work. Honestly, I do enjoy it too. But let's get into it and see what may have been missed when I first initially watched this.
Hello everyone, Elite Cameraman here. Today we feast because the new season of Skibidi Toilet dropped and it was so damn good. The month-long wait was definitely worth it considering how many new things were revealed.
Oh yeah.
And how long the new scenes were. Not only that, but Boom also upgraded some old scenes that we've seen. As you can imagine, with all this, we have a bunch of new scenes and new
Well, like I said in my reactions, go check out what I pointed out. I think I found a majority of the changes as I was watching, and I would point them out myself and try to figure things out. Even some were impressed with some of the ones I spotted, like with the secret agent and the smiles he was doing for only like a frame or two. And I'm hoping we get to see that in this.
Secrets to go through, while also talking about some of the crazy reveals that happened in the new secret scenes. Mainly the reveal of the chair's real identity. There may have been some people who didn't watch the whole new season since it also included all the last couple episodes and was basically a 1-hour movie. So if you want to make sure you didn't miss anything new, watch the video until the end. But before we get into all this, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel to not miss future videos. Anyways, here we go. We instantly start with a new scene that blew our minds. We are in the POV of Camerawoman, and she suddenly starts glitching with a voice calling her Kathy. which turns out to be the human form of Plunger cameraman who we know as Dave, instantly we realize that this is camerawoman's camera malfunctioning and she is basically having a flashback to the past. It's likely that she was in this same position as right now in the same building. Before she completely immerses into the flashback, we hear Dave say, "You were unconscious, something terrible happened, we need to get out of here as soon as we can." And after this, we see Kathy stand up in her flashback and start following Dave and get completely into the flashback. She continues with, "You think it's the grand experiment?" And Dave says, "Whole system overloaded. Only one thing could cause this." This voice line was actually leaked by Boom earlier this week, and now it's confirmed that it's a conversation between Dave and Kathy. But what's more important is that as Dave opens the door, we can actually see a logo that says Secret Trinity Association of Research. It looks like this place might be a lab, just like the Alpha Hills lab doing some experiments.
True.
It's still unknown what either of the labs have been researching, but all these failed experiments feels like there already was something wrong with Earth, and these research facilities might have been trying to find solutions for it. Also, this is probably a detail that's not important, but as we see the logo, there is a bright TV screen on the left inside the room, and as Dave starts walking, we can see a broken computer monitor or something that looks similar on the ground. I'm saying this for all the computer race believers on Copium. I really do wonder if or when we'll see a new race. After this, Kathy keeps following Dave, and we can see a bunch of bloodstains on the ground. Even though the bodies are nowhere to be found, it seems like something killed a bunch of people. After Kathy asks where everybody is, Dave answers her with, "Either left or stuck somewhere," and we start hearing some monstrous screams, but Dave acts cool and tells Kathy to look at the other direction to find people while he distracts whatever is inside the lab and check out what actually happened. As we hear Kathy mention she cares about him, Dave continues by saying he'll be fine and starts walking without looking back, just like how he did in episode 50, about to take on the entire Skibidi fleet before Titan cameraman arrived at the scene.
Yeah,
but
that's
this
so
flashback
good and
ends
iconic.
with Kathy returning to normal and seeing Plunger cameraman's body arrive at the HQ accompanied by the detective cameraman and everyone looking sad. We can also see Simp cameraman on a wheelchair in the back still looking
I didn't notice Simp was back there.
really sad. But it doesn't end here, and we actually see what they tried doing to Plunger cameraman inside the lab. This is where things actually get interesting because, as you guys know, until now we have seen the Alliance basically save agents almost always, but in episode 70, Secret Agent was the one to kill Plunger cameraman, and we all know he wouldn't kill him in a way that he can come back. This gets confirmed when the scientists try to save Plunger cameraman, but all their equipment malfunctions as they try to fix him.
Yeah, the green electricity triggers and destroys the objects that are trying to return him to life.
Whatever virus Secret Agent put inside Plunger cameraman, he was basically cooked. I say virus because we see something at the end of the episode that might give us more clues about the powers of Secret Agent. After this scene, we see what happened with Titan TV Man and Titan Speaker Man. After the events of episode 74, we already knew Titan TV Man took Titan Speaker Man to a safe place after the disappearance of Titan Cameraman, but now it's fully confirmed that Titan TV Man teleported him for him to get some upgrades which were actually already teased by Boom. You may ask why and how he teased something that wasn't on the season 25 episode. And the answer to that is probably the fact that now he has a team working alongside him on the series, which means
I am happy to hear that.
episode 78 has already been in production while he has been cooking the full season. I don't know when we should expect the next episode, but my guess would be that Boom is actually trying to make the process of making quality long episodes faster, and he'll try to upload a lot more in 2020.
I hope we start getting episodes at least 2 weeks. Every 2 weeks, I feel like should be more doable. Like that wasn't too bad when it was between 10 days and 2 weeks when it came to episodes. But when it comes to quality and story and animation, you can't rush it. So I'll be happy whenever new episodes do drop. But still, I feel like 2 weeks is what a lot of people probably are hoping for too.
5. Hopefully the team is cooking well. After this, we see a scene of a cameraman getting
I wouldn't even mind if episodes became just short again, so we can get episodes faster in general. Like, have them just be in multiple parts, like you have been doing.
destroyed by the Astros, and it transitions into episode 75, which was actually upgraded, Boom decided to change the whole lighting and the mood of the episode, making it a lot more dramatic and better, while also changing the model of the female mutant to what we saw in the latest episode.
Yeah.
Boom also added some new voice lines and changed the animation a little, so
her voice also sounded a little bit different itself.
Here is a side-by-side of the changes that was done for the end of episode 75, starting after the puppy Astro's death.
Yeah, the quality right there, you could just see the quality difference. Such a huge change. Oh, okay. Maybe I just couldn't see her hair that well. But yeah, there's a huge change in her too.
Follow me if you want to live.
Also the fact that she's running instead of walking slowly. Oh yeah, the stare at the chair was a lot longer. I think it was just a glance before. The lighting, everything, such a huge update.
I'm gonna be honest, Boom has improved so much, bro. This shit somehow looks 10 times better. No questions asked.
Easily, maybe even 20 times better.
We also get a better view of Chair twice. First after the Astro Juggernaut punches the building, and one more time right at the end inside the flames. We also see the Gary Newman toilet added into this scene as an Easter egg.
Yeah, I saw that too.
If you've seen all the secret scenes, you already know that we have a lot to talk about when it comes to the chair. But before that, next we have another secret scene that was added after episode 75. This next scene actually starts very well and instantly connects with the last scene, and also shows why Boom retconned the old look of the mutant female. We see a female holding an image of her and her sister while talking about how they served as a National Guard together when the toilet raid started. She mentions that she tried to find her at Alpha
Appreciate you subscribing.
Hills, but as you all know, Alpha Hills is cooked. And if you look at the image, her sister seems to be missing an eye, which explains why the mutant female we saw in episode 75's new version and in episode 77 has two different eye colors. The toilets probably gave her a new eye while experimenting her to become a mutant toilet.
Okay, so it's more of a. I thought it was just. I guess that makes sense because there's a scar on her eye. That it's a like a robotic add-on eye or something.
Or if the mutant toilet form is something that forms organically, maybe while she was mutating, the new eye appeared out of nowhere. It's possible that the mutant toilets might have regenerative abilities. Before we continue on, we also need to talk about the humans in this scene being from the full version of episode 73. If you remember at the end of episode 73's full version, Camera Woman...
And the sister's right there. I didn't even think about that she was part of this squad of people.
Found a room full of people who were hiding, and Boom did say that we'd find out what happened with them. The scene continues with a cameraman trying to relate to a current human by trying to drink coffee right before we see a chef cameraman cook something. But the soldier says it smells like shit, and Bro unironically says, "Let me cook." This guy did not make the "let him cook" meme, bruh. After the unfollowing of Vex Bolts, this random soldier is trying to take over the massive "let him cook" meme. This next scene we see hits deep because we see an uncle using the plunger to flush his number 2 and gives back the plunger to a cameraman, making the cameraman sad, while saying, "Why are you looking like that? It's just a plunger." Nah, bro, Boom legit playing with our feelings with this script. Bro did not have to put that in. He also put some Easter eggs in the back. If you look carefully, you'll see the toys for Skibidi Toilets. And when it comes to Boom's merch, if you ever plan on buying something, make sure to use my link in my description to support me. While this is happening, we hear some
motherfucker's got an affiliate link, really? That's actually funny.
Humans talking about their current situation, trying to understand if the cameramen are friendly or not. And we see the scientist TV man arriving at the scene while a scientist is washing their hands. But bro, why is there a maid cameraman with cat ears on the right side while the scientist human was
What? I didn't even notice. What the fuck?
washing their hands?
Why?
What was Boom cooking here? Anyways, one of the new speakermen we saw in the leaks actually gives him a new device that auto-reverses TV Man's dialogue, which is a huge W. He asks, "Who worked at Alpha Hills?" And the scientist puts his hand up, leading the scientist TV man to tell him to come, but Detective Cameraman tries to literally take him away from scientist TV man before they get freaky. They both threaten each other, but this comes to end fast because they see one of the humans that's turning into a Skibidi Toilet, even though it's still not confirmed if this character is someone special, but he says, "Stop it. I came here to speak on behalf of my people. In these hard times, we must seize the opportunity to form a new union," basically suggesting the team up we see in the last couple episodes. We already knew Scientist TV Man wanted to team up some way or another before this, so even though we didn't see what happened after, I'd assume that they were pretty chill about it. Anyways, this next scene honestly was the goofiest one. We get the actual version of the scene Boom leaked a while ago and made versions for
this was really fucking goofy.
YouTubers like me. If you didn't watch it, I basically have a video of me slapping simp cameraman in this same exact scene. Also, I don't know if you noticed, but all them Skibidis in this full season had glowy, cool-looking yellow eyes. It looks like Boom is adding a feature like how Astros have red eyes. I'm gonna be honest, the yellow he chose looks extremely cool. Right in this scene, we see Secret Agent saving Lucky Cameraman, and this will be revealed to be a recording. The Secret Agent says, "Hello again, their leaders are hiding inside my facility. They stole our technology. I'm angry, my anger is immeasurable, bro."
Did he notice what I noticed in my reaction?
But when I saw this scene, I completely lost it. Watch it for yourself.
Hello again. Their leaders are hiding inside my facility. They stole our technology. I'm angry! My anger is immeasurable. They
It's goofy as fuck.
think they're safe inside. They're wrong. This device is my personal master key. It opens every door, grants access to any computer inside. I can't do a lot from here, but I'm sure your army can handle this. Good luck.
I don't know if that was supposed to be satire, but either case, that scene was so funny. I'll get into what I really think in a second, but basically we see the Secret Agent explaining what the remote does while kind of giving a vibe that he is siding with the Alliance, but as you guys might remember in the original version of episode 67 to 70...
Okay, he might not point them out, but if you look closely, look when I go frame by frame, and I spotted this in my reaction, look at the smile. Yeah, every time he's off frame and no one's looking at him, and then he gets in frame, you can see it morph into normal. But it happened 3 times in this scene. The Secret Agent had this smile on right before the camera fully was locked onto him.
As you guys might remember in the original version of episode 67 to 70, there was a transmission and recording error right here, and the Secret Agent didn't say all that. After the camera pans out, it shows that a recording is being played from the memory of Lucky Cameraman while the detective cameraman is interrogating him. But just like how we talked before when Boom revealed this scene, in my opinion, This whole footage is basically edited by the secret agent for him to look good and basically make the lucky cameraman convince the Alliance that he is a good guy. We still don't know the real motive of the secret agent, but with every episode we are getting closer to learning about it. One thing that was shown in today's episode was the fact that the secret agent's visual manipulation powers are far more capable than we might think. After this part, I didn't realize any changes even if they were made until the end, where there were 5 more minutes of new footage, and it started with us seeing Gman and Juggernaut arriving on a new...
He didn't catch the smiles! Damn, elite cameraman, you fucked up!
...scene. The Juggernaut says, "What for this fight?" And G-Daddy responds with, "You tell me bro is legit aura farming with his new arms and look." Juggernaut keeps it going with, "Accept your
I remember even seeing people's comments saying, "Damn, Steven, how the fuck did you even notice that?" In my reaction, like, go check out my reaction. I spotted it instantly, and like I said, it happens 3 times during that scene, and Elite Cameraman didn't spot it once. Like, I understand maybe if you only noticed it once, but not at all. It was pretty damn obvious to me.
Feet with honor, if you still have it. And Jimmy says, "Why such hostility? Did you forget how we conquered the worlds together? For me, you were always like a brother. For them, an expandable pawn." Nah, bro. G-Man spitting facts here. Juggernaut is legit brainwashed. He says, "Stop yapping and fight me." But G-Man doesn't seem to fight at all, and he just blocks Juggernaut's attacks, which leads to him saying, "Why are you running?" This is confirmed by G-Man saying, "I don't want to fight you, my old friend. I want you by my side." And this makes Juggernaut actually look sad, but at this moment he remembers what happened on episode 75, which leads to him saying, "Join you after you hurt my baby," and starts going on a punching streak before G-Daddy grabs him and smashes him down like a Chad. Nah, bro. This new G-Man is different. I'm telling you, bro has maxed out his aura points. Juggernaut was all confident before this, but now he seems to be more chill after getting slammed down, and G-Man says, "You know there was no choice. But I know what it's like seeing your child suffer, unable to help." Before we continue, I feel like this line is very important since G-Man specifically refers to Juggernaut seeing his child suffer and him relating to it, which means G-Man most likely does have a child too, and the child might have gone through something. It's unknown if he had this child when he was at the Astro.
We still got to figure out why he's betraying them the most. Like, there is more to story to this.
Fleet or after, but I'm certain we'll get more details about this later. G-Man continues the conversation with saying, "Join me and your legacy shall never know oppression again," basically referring to the Astro Fleet brainwashing and the Duke making everyone his dog. This leads Juggernaut into thinking mode, but he starts getting back at G-Man in a questionable way instead of fully denying him. He says, "What's the price of your words? One of your titans in their possession. Someone you know is there too with special request. Would you do what's necessary when the time comes?" This basically felt like Juggy saying he would want to join him, but he doesn't trust that they can beat the Astros. And that second line where he said, "Someone you know is there too with special request," looked like it hit G-Man deep. Was that referring to G-Man's child? Is it someone we have seen? And why was the child there with special request? To me, it felt like when Juggy said, "Would you do what's necessary when the time comes?" he meant, "Can you kill your own child when the time comes?" But G-Man dodged this question, which we'll get.
Is the Duchess G-Man's daughter? What if that would be a huge plot twist. And she was like completely corrupted and brainwashed and shit. Yo.
Get into in a second. Who do you think the child is? With the current fleet we've seen so far, only possibility that comes to my mind is Duchess, because she had the same eyebrow movement as G-Man, while she also had some fatherless behaviors. But it's also very likely
oh my god. That statement with the
that it can be someone we haven't seen, because Juggy did mention G-Man's child basically being there with special request, and I don't think we've seen Duchess getting asked to be there with the fleet specifically, but instead Astro Assailant more so suggested she should come with them. It'll be interesting to see who the child actually is. The Skibidi plot is actually getting deeper and deeper, bro. Boom legit is going to traumatize all of us later on in the series if it continues like this.
And like I said, Skibidi Toilet started off first 40 episodes, random brain rot shenanigans that got somewhat interesting over time. Now it's full on actually decent story and getting good.
Also, while they are talking, if you look at the background, you can see someone watching them. Before we'd
Where?
say this is the secret agent, but from now on, there is a possibility that it could also be another person, but we'll talk about that later.
Also, why are there random speakers here? Or those look like speakers.
Anyways, as I said, G-Man dodges
Okay, I didn't see that.
Juggy's question by saying, they would have to find me first, and this gets Juggy mad, and he tries punching while saying, find you? Are you kidding me? But as you can see, he fails to punch him because it seems like G-Man never came back after leaving and is now just a hologram. He continues with saying, a secret weapon is preparing, waiting for the right moment. When it strikes, you better be on our side. I would hate for your children to become parentless. Basically suggesting that they got something so crazy that Juggy will completely die if he gets hit by it. G-Man also mentioned that Juggy has more children who are alive, and I think we can safely say that Juggy will definitely change sides in the long run. No idea when this will happen, but the fact that he was thinking about it was enough for me to believe in him. While he was thinking about the topic, the Astro assailant suddenly comes in very mad and says, where is he? And when Juggy responds with, Commander escaped, he gets incredibly mad and replies with, Commander, I am your commander. You already failed me twice. Shall I doubt your efficiency or loyalty? Lock in. And continues by threatening him before telling him to get repaired in the mothership. I saw a lot of people saying Juggernaut Astro is so much more stronger than Assailant, but we don't know if that's the case. The confidence of Astro Assailant tells me that he hasn't shown his true power yet, and I'm going to be honest, if he is the new commander, he probably is a lot more stronger than the other Astros we've seen so far. I doubt the Astros care about sentimental stuff. They most likely work purely on power, and that's why Juggy probably feels the way he does right now and is tempted to change sides. After this scene, the Astros start demolishing the whole place and the POV actually gets hit. But something crazy happens right here. After a few seconds, suddenly a transmission error happens, and the car starts moving through air, and it changes to a chair for a second before changing into the plant. All this time, we were joking about simping for a chair, and goddamn bro, the chair turned out to be a woman somehow. It looks like she is the wife of Secret Agent, since you know she is all green and blood had a huge green ring too. She also does seem to have a mini core in her chest. And because it's green, circular, and there is an X behind it, it reminds me of Ben 10 and how he could transform into...
What the fuck, Ben 10? What the hell? What?
...creatures. She
I get it, but that's stupid.
Basically has a different version of that power. But it doesn't end here because she actually puts something inside the head of the cameraman that results in all the damages being gone and the world looking different with a prompt saying, welcome to the family. This change shows us how much visual manipulation...
Like, this also gives me, like, the Windows, like, default background vibes. This also just gives me, like... Also, it said malware. I don't fully trust this.
...the secret agent can do. I'd assume that this is how they gather the Mint agents, but I don't know the reason behind the destruction all going away. What's the goal with them not seeing reality? These are all questions that'll need to be answered, and we might talk more about it after episode 78 and what we see in it, because the full season, even though it answered some questions, the answers actually brought up a shit ton more questions. It was truly an experience watching this full season and going over it. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe. Elite Cameraman out.
Well, either way, I spotted something that Elite Cameraman didn't in my reaction. If you guys want to go check it out, by all means do so. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Hope you guys enjoyed this. I did a buttload of recording just now, so I am calling it a night. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for more. Check out more. And like I said, my PC will be kind of possibly MIA for a couple days. So in case for some reason videos do slow down, that's why. But I do plan to have a couple days of extra recording in advance ready for upload. So you'll see me in this shirt quite a lot in the next couple days. Either way, I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Later.
we can't help but want more. With a heart full of passion